Across the vast, sun-drenched plains of Africa, a timeless drama unfolds each day. It is a story of life and death, of strategy and survival. At the very center of this story is the lion, an animal that embodies both immense power and remarkable social complexity. They are the continent's apex predators, a keystone species that shapes the very landscape they inhabit. Their hunts are not simple acts of violence. They are a sophisticated display of instinct, intelligence, and cooperation. To witness a lion hunt is to witness nature at its most raw and compelling, a spectacle that has defined these grasslands for millennia. Lions are unique among the great cats for their social structure. They live in family groups, called prides, a union that is fundamental to their success as hunters. Unlike a solitary leopard or cheetah, a lion can rely on its family members. This cooperation allows them to tackle prey far larger and more powerful than any single cat could manage alone. From the mighty Cape buffalo to the towering eland, the pride works as a single, coordinated unit. Their world is one of constant challenge, where every meal must be earned through a combination of strength, stealth, and unwavering determination. The African savanna is a theater of constant vigilance. Herds of wildebeest, zebra, and topi are always on alert, their senses finely tuned to the slightest sign of danger. For the lions, this means that every hunt is a tactical puzzle. They must use the wind to hide their scent and the tall grasses to conceal their approach. They must understand the terrain, using riverbanks and rocky outcrops to their advantage. A successful hunt requires more than just brute force. It demands patience, planning, and a deep instinctual knowledge of their prey's behavior. The stakes are incredibly high, as failure can mean days of hunger for the entire pride. In this world, survival is a daily struggle. The success of a hunt determines the future of the pride. It means food for the hungry cubs, strength for the dominant males, and continued life for the pride's formidable lionesses. Understanding the lion's hunt is to understand the very engine that drives life on the African plains. It is a world of fierce showdowns, where the hunter and the hunted are locked in an ancient and epic dance. Over the next sections, we will explore the intricate strategies, the immense dangers, and the profound importance of these incredible events. The primary hunters of the lion world are, without a doubt, the lionesses. They form a formidable sisterhood, a band of hunters whose lives are intricately woven together. These females are responsible for up to 90% of a pride's kills. Their lighter, more agile bodies make them better suited for the stealth and speed required for a successful ambush. They have grown up together, hunted together, and raised cubs together. This deep bond translates into an almost telepathic understanding during the chaos of a hunt. They move with a shared purpose, each lioness knowing her role without a single sound passing between them. A classic lioness hunt is a masterclass in strategy. Often the hunt involves several individuals working in concert to bring down a single target. One or two lionesses will initiate the chase, driving the selected prey towards their hidden sisters. These other lionesses lie in wait, concealed in the long grass or behind bushes, ready to spring the trap. This pincer movement is designed to create confusion and panic within a herd, allowing the lions to isolate a weaker or slower individual. It is a tactic that requires immense patience and perfect timing from every member of the hunting party. Consider a hunt for a herd of zebra. One lioness might make a wide, flanking move to get ahead of the herd, while another begins a direct, high-speed pursuit from behind. As the panicked zebra stampede forward, they run directly into the path of the waiting lioness. She bursts from her cover, a golden blur of muscle and claws, aiming for the neck or hindquarters. The sheer shock of the ambush can bring a powerful animal to a halt, giving the other lionesses the crucial seconds they need to close in and secure the kill. This coordinated effort is what allows them to hunt such formidable and fast prey. Even when hunting smaller prey, teamwork is key. When attempting to separate a buffalo calf from its fiercely protective mother, for example, several lionesses must work to distract the adults. One might feign an attack on the front of the herd, drawing the attention of the powerful bulls, while another slips in from the side to target a vulnerable calf. It is a dangerous and calculated risk, but it is this intricate cooperation that ensures the pride has a steady supply of food. The sisterhood's ability to work as one is the pride's greatest asset and the foundation of its survival. While the lionesses are the pride's strategic hunters, the male lion plays a different but equally vital role. He is the anchor of the pride, a symbol of sheer, unadulterated power. Weighing up to 250 kilograms, a male lion is significantly larger and stronger than a lioness. His immense size and muscular build are not designed for long, stealthy chases. Instead, he is a specialist in ambush and brute force. His role in the hunt is often one of overwhelming a target with pure strength, particularly when the prey is large and powerful, like a fully grown wildebeest or a buffalo. Male lions are less frequent hunters, but when they do join the fray, their impact is decisive. Their primary duty is to protect the pride's territory from rival males, a task that consumes much of their energy. However, during times of opportunity, such as the great wildebeest migration, males become formidable hunters. During a chaotic river crossing, for instance, a male lion doesn't need stealth. He can use the panic and confusion to his advantage, charging into the fray and using his weight to bring down a struggling animal. His powerful jaws deliver a crushing bite to the throat, suffocating the prey with terrifying efficiency. The male's strength is best demonstrated when tackling the largest and most dangerous of prey. A lone male lion has been observed taking down an adult Cape buffalo, a feat that would be nearly impossible for a single lioness. He uses his weight to unbalance the beast, digging his claws deep into its hide to maintain his grip. It is a contest of raw power, a brutal and exhausting battle that can last for many minutes. His role is not one of finesse, but of overwhelming force, a living battering ram that can break through the defenses of even the most formidable herbivores on the plains. Furthermore, the male lion's presence alone is a powerful tool. After the lionesses have made a kill, it is the male who often eats first. This is not simple greed. It is a law of nature that ensures the pride's strongest defender maintains his strength. His well-fed presence deters scavengers like hyenas and protects the kill for the rest of the pride, especially the vulnerable cubs. In this way, even when he does not participate directly in the hunt, his power ensures that the efforts of the lionesses are not in vain, securing the meal for the entire family. The quintessential lion hunt is an exercise in patience. Lions are not built for long-distance running like a cheetah. Their muscular bodies are designed for short, explosive bursts of speed. A lion can reach speeds of up to 80 kilometers per hour, but only for a very short distance. This physical limitation dictates their entire hunting strategy. They must get as close as possible to their prey before launching an attack. This means that most of a hunt is spent not in a dramatic chase, but in a slow, meticulous and nerve-wracking stalk. Every step is calculated, every movement deliberate. The stalk is a work of art. A lioness will use every feature of the landscape to her advantage. She will stay downwind to prevent her scent from reaching the sensitive nostrils of her prey. Her tawny coat provides perfect camouflage in the dry African grass, making her nearly invisible. She moves low to the ground, her belly almost scraping the earth, inching forward only when her target is distracted or has its head down to graze. This can go on for an hour or more, a silent, intense waiting game where a single mistake, a snapped twig or a sudden gust of wind, can give her away and end the hunt before it even begins. The final moments of the ambush are a breathtaking display of explosive power. Once the lion is within striking distance, typically around 30 meters, the character of the hunt changes in an instant. The slow, patient stalk erupts into a blur of motion, the lioness explodes from her cover, covering the remaining distance in just a few powerful bounds. She aims to collide with the prey, using her weight and momentum to knock it off balance. This initial impact is crucial. A powerful swipe from a paw armed with sharp claws can trip a fleeing zebra or hook into the flank of a wildebeest, setting the stage for the final takedown. Once contact is made, the goal is to gain control as quickly as possible. The lion will attempt to secure a grip on the prey, often leaping onto its back or rump. From there, she will work her way towards the neck or throat. The killing bite is precise and brutally effective. A powerful clamp on the windpipe suffocates the animal, a method used for larger prey like zebra and wildebeest. For smaller animals, a swift bite to the back of the neck can sever the spinal cord. This combination of patient stealth, followed by overwhelming explosive force, is the hallmark of the lion's success as a hunter. Lions are masters of strategy, but they are also supreme opportunists. They possess an incredible ability to recognize and exploit any sign of weakness or vulnerability. A healthy, alert herd is a formidable challenge, but an animal that is injured, ill, or isolated is a prime target. Lions are constantly scanning their environment for these golden opportunities, since an easy meal saves precious energy and reduces the risk of injury. They will not hesitate to take advantage of a situation even if they are not actively hungry. In the harsh reality of the savannah, you can never be sure when the next meal will come. An injured animal, for instance, is an irresistible target. A zebra with a limp or a buffalo calf left behind by the herd immediately draws the attention of any nearby lion. A skilled lioness can spot an injured animal from a great distance, watching its movements and waiting for just the right moment to strike. The hunt for such a target is often swift and direct. There's less need for a long, elaborate stalk when the prey is already compromised. A quick charge is often all that's needed to close the distance and secure a kill that might otherwise have required a coordinated effort from the entire pride. The environment itself can create these opportunities. During the rainy season, muddy riverbanks and waterholes become deadly traps. An animal like a wildebeest or zebra can easily get stuck in the thick, viscous mud, rendering it helpless. For a lion, this is an invitation for an almost effortless meal. A lioness might simply walk up to the trapped animal and apply a suffocating throat bite. The struggle is minimal, and the risk is virtually zero. Lions have learned to patrol these muddy areas during migrations, knowing that it's only a matter of time before a tired or unlucky animal makes a fatal mistake. Even a moment of distraction can be fatal. A nyala that panics and runs into a fence, stunning itself for just a few seconds, provides an instant opening. A wildebeest that wanders absent-mindedly into a group of resting lions will trigger an immediate, reflexive attack. The lions react instantly, their predatory instincts taking over. This opportunistic nature is a key survival trait. It ensures that no chance for a meal is wasted. By capitalizing on the misfortunes of others, lions conserve their energy for the more challenging hunts and ensure the pride remains fed even during lean times. The survival of a lion pride depends not only on the skill of its current hunters, but also on the successful training of the next generation. For lion cubs, life is a long and difficult apprenticeship. Fewer than 1 in 5 cubs will survive to adulthood, and their ability to learn the essential skills of the hunt is a critical factor. From a very young age, cubs learn by watching. They observe the lionesses as they stalk, chase, and kill. They see the teamwork, the patience, and the explosive power firsthand. This observation is the first and most important lesson in their education as predators. As they grow older, their learning becomes more hands-on. The lionesses will often bring small, injured prey back to the cubs, allowing them to practice their killing techniques in a controlled environment. This may seem cruel, but it is a vital part of their development. The cubs will pounce on the struggling animal, attempting to apply the throat bite they have seen the adults use so many times. Their initial attempts are often clumsy and ineffective. They lack the strength and precision of the adults, but with each practice session, their instincts are honed and their skills refined. The mother lioness plays an active role as a teacher. She might bring down a large animal, like an eland, but not kill it immediately. Instead, she will hold it down and allow her cubs to join in. This gives them the experience of tackling large, powerful prey while under the safety of her control. They learn where to bite, how to use their weight, and how to avoid the dangerous horns or hooves of a struggling animal. The mother may even guide them, nudging them towards the correct position or demonstrating the proper technique. These lessons are invaluable, building the confidence and competence they will need as adult hunters. By the time they are about a year old, the young lions will begin to join the adults on real hunts. At first, their role is mostly to observe from a safe distance, but as they grow in size and confidence, they will start to participate. They might help to chase the prey towards the waiting lionesses or join in to help bring down the animal once it has been caught. Their youthful enthusiasm can sometimes disrupt a hunt, but these mistakes are part of the learning process. Through this long and intensive training, the cubs slowly transform from playful youngsters into the skilled and formidable hunters that will one day provide for the pride themselves. Every hunt is a gamble, and for a lion, the stakes are life and death. While they are powerful predators, their prey are not helpless victims. Many of the animals they hunt are large, strong, and equipped with formidable weapons of their own. A hunt that goes wrong can result in serious and often fatal injuries. A broken jaw, a shattered leg, or a deep infected wound can render a lion unable to hunt. In the unforgiving world of the African plains, an inability to hunt is a death sentence. Therefore, every attack is a calculated risk, weighing the potential reward against the very real danger. The Cape buffalo is arguably the most dangerous animal a lion can hunt. These massive bovines are immensely powerful, notoriously aggressive, and armed with thick, sharp horns. A herd of buffalo will work together to defend themselves and their calves, often turning the tables on the lions and chasing them off. A single buffalo is capable of goring a lion, tossing it into the air, or trampling it under its heavy hooves. Lions must be extremely careful when hunting buffalo, using teamwork to isolate a single individual and exhaust it before attempting the final takedown. Even then, the risk of injury remains incredibly high. Zebra, while not as aggressive as buffalo, present their own unique dangers. A zebra's primary defense is its powerful kick. A well-aimed kick from its hind legs can shatter a lion's jaw or skull, killing it instantly. Lions know this danger and are extremely cautious when approaching a zebra from behind. Their goal is to get a secure grip on the neck or head, where they are safer from the lethal power of the hooves. The struggle with a zebra is a tense dance of power and precision, where one wrong move could be the lion's last. Even seemingly less formidable prey can pose a threat. The oryx, a large antelope, is armed with long, rapier-like horns that can be over 80 centimeters long. An oryx will not hesitate to use these horns to defend itself, and they have been known to impale attacking lions. A male lion might use his superior strength to bring an oryx down, but he risks receiving a serious stab wound in the process. These dangers underscore the courage and skill required to be a successful hunter on the savannah. Every meal is earned through a contest where the hunter can just as easily become the victim. Each year, one of the greatest spectacles in the natural world unfolds on the plains of the Serengeti and the Masai Mara. It is the great wildebeest migration, where over 1 million of these animals journey in a vast, continuous loop in search of fresh grazing. A crucial and perilous part of this journey is the crossing of the Mara River. The river is swollen and fast-flowing, its banks are steep and slippery, and lurking beneath the surface are some of Africa's largest crocodiles. For the lions that live along the river, this event is an annual feast, a time of incredible opportunity. The chaos of a river crossing provides the perfect cover for a lion hunt. The wildebeest are panicked, disoriented, and vulnerable. They plunge into the water, struggling against the current and desperately trying to climb the muddy banks on the other side. The lions do not need their usual stealth and patience. They can simply position themselves near the crossing points and wait. The sheer noise and confusion of thousands of animals masks their presence. They can launch their attacks with little fear of being detected until it is too late for their chosen victim. The male lions in particular excel in this environment. Their raw power is perfectly suited to the brutal conditions of the crossing. A male lion might charge into the water, grabbing a struggling wildebeest and using his weight to drag it back to the bank. Or he might wait on the far bank, ambushing the exhausted animals as they scramble out of the river. The prey is already tired from the swim and often disoriented, making the male's job much easier. He can secure a kill with a powerful throat bite, often before the wildebeest has even found its footing on dry land. The lionesses also take full advantage of this bounty. They may work together to single out a wildebeest that has become separated from the main herd, or one that is struggling in the mud. For the lions, the migration is a time of plenty. A single large wildebeest can provide enough food to feed a pride for several days. During this period, the hunts are frequent and successful, allowing the lions to build up their strength and fatten their cubs. It is a dramatic and often brutal spectacle, but it is a vital part of the ecosystem, where the lions play their role in controlling the vast herds and weeding out the weak. The hunt is more than just a means of obtaining food. It is the very fabric of lion society. It is the activity that binds the pride together, reinforces its social structure, and ensures its continuation from one generation to the next. Every successful hunt is a victory for the entire family. The food is shared, though not always equally, according to the strict hierarchy of the pride. The adult males, who are responsible for protecting the territory, often eat first. They are followed by the lionesses, the architects of the hunt. Finally, the cubs get their share, scrambling for whatever scraps are left. This communal feeding strengthens the bonds within the pride. While there may be squabbles and competition over the kill, the shared meal reaffirms their interdependence. A lone lion has a much harder time surviving than a lion in a pride. By working together, they can bring down larger, more nutritious prey, providing more food for everyone. This cooperation allows them to defend their kills from scavengers like hyenas who would quickly overwhelm a solitary hunter. The pride is a fortress, and the hunt is the foundation upon which it is built. The hunt is also the primary mechanism for passing on knowledge. It is the classroom where cubs learn the essential skills they need to survive. They learn which animals to hunt and which to avoid. They learn the importance of stealth, the art of the ambush, and the necessity of teamwork. These lessons, taught by their mothers and other lionesses, are not just about hunting techniques. They are about life in a complex social group. The cubs learn their place in the hierarchy and the roles they will one day be expected to play as adults, whether as a hunter or a defender. Ultimately, the epic showdowns between lion and prey are a fundamental part of the circle of life on the African plains. The lions, through their hunting, help to maintain the health of the herbivore populations by preying on the old, the sick, and the weak. This ensures that only the strongest of their prey survive to reproduce. In turn, the success of the hunt ensures the survival of the pride. It allows the lions to raise healthy cubs, defend their territory, and continue their reign as the kings of the savannah. It is a brutal, beautiful, and absolutely essential part of this magnificent ecosystem.